I'll remind you often, it doesn't matter what you believe. It's what the fuck did you intend to do about it? You will stand side by side, blood thicker than water with your brethren, or you won't. You either put your blood up or you didn't. This is simple shit. The angel of death is my blood brother, motherfucker. You don't have to like me. You will join me or expire. There's no way to fuck this up.
A walk among the stars, the monsters, the paranormal, and supernatural. Join your tour guides, Justin and Josh, on this cryptic journey through life and beyond. What you may not know is you've been on this journey for a long time, and you finally arrived. Join us and our cult by subscribing to this podcast and giving us a generous 5-star rating. With doing so, your soul will be set and the afterlife defined. Welcome to It's Cryptic Out There.
Welcome back to It's Cryptic Out There podcast. I am your host, Justin, alongside Josh. What's up?
What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
Good day. It's Thursday.
Thursday.
Usually we always do this on Friday.
On a Friday, yes. I will be out of town this weekend. It's Julia's birthday. So we're
Happy
gonna
birthday,
do
Julia.
something. Happy birthday, Julia. We're going to do something, just get out of town. Get out of town.
Have a good
do
time.
something. Yeah, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to?
Just working. I've been. That's all I've done since Sunday.
Right.
Pulling a little more time this week.
Yeah.
Nothing else though.
The Queen died.
That's true. Yeah,
Today.
The Queen did die today.
Yes.
96 years young. Yeah.
Controversial figure.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I could see how, she was a very strong female figure.
Mm-hmm.
She actually is a World War II veteran. I think she drove trucks for like the nurses and stuff in World War II. Could be wrong. I'm no historian.
Right.
By any means. But, you think of that, she did that. And then, there was a lot of times in Britain, a lot of tumultuous times.
Mm-hmm.
They had their own set of problems going post-World War II and, a lot of things like that. Beatlemania, she was there for that.
Beatlemania?
Yeah,
The Beatles?
Yeah, she knighted
that's
Sir Paul
right.
McCartney.
That's right.
And Sir Anthony Hopkins, Hannibal Lecter.
Yes. Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, so she did some cool stuff, I guess.
Well, allegedly.
Killed Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly?
Allegedly so to the point that maybe she did.
Maybe so.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Julia is big into the royal family or whatever, and she was like, sending me all these facts and stuff and history about, because she loves Princess Diana. She loves like her fashion, the way she, presented herself.
She's a very strong woman.
Absolutely.
At the height of the AIDS epidemic, she one of the turning points in the way people looked at it was Princess Diana going and shaking hands with AIDS patients.
Yeah.
Because there was a stigma at the time.
Right.
A lot of the people who listen would know of the stigma during the 80s and such, of where you wouldn't even want to touch anybody or anything. And once she was caught on camera holding, shaking hands and stuff.
Yeah.
Did that. So she did a lot, and I think she did a lot of humanitarian work too. Which,
She didn't like the whole royal tradition method.
Yeah.
And good on her for that.
True, because, the whole royal traditional method that they follow is the same one that America left.
Yes.
Or not America, the whole reason America was founded was that.
Revolutionary War.
Yeah, seriously, that right there, that is exactly how that goes.
So I see a lot of people, R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth, But you gotta think of all the other stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
a lot of, like, allegedly she didn't allow black people to work for her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then the whole Princess Diana conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, her children are allegedly pedophiles.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just a mess.
Oh yeah. I totally forgot about Prince Andrew. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that was wild. Man, watch, what is that? Filthy Rich on Netflix. It's about Epstein.
Epstein. Yeah.
Watch that.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
But you know what? I think we do a lot of that once people die. Is that? I mean, you do that with any family member, right?
Yeah.
Or anybody that exists. You just. Sorry, we're gonna do a little therapy session for
Yeah,
all of you
okay.
mourning the Queen right now. But you want to remember people in their best moments and all that. And even, you know, I just listed off some of the cool things that she did. Not allowing black people to work for you is not
cool.
No, not cool at all. It's pretty shitty, actually.
Yep.
So, you know, R.I.P. Queen, question mark.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Green question mark.
I actually really have no real opinions on it.
Yeah, same.
I don't care.
I really like Princess Diana though. Like going back and just learning about her.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, just from a historical aspect, the Queen did so much stuff and was around for, gosh, was it like 7 presidents or something?
She was the longest reigning
Oh, yeah.
queen.
Anything, I would
Yeah.
say. I don't know anyone who's...
Yeah, I don't think so.
Cause she was in her 20s, I think. Like, early 20s,
Yeah.
maybe. And I could... Maybe younger than that,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think her dad stepped down from being king to marry a commoner. And he just kind of bounced out the whole thing.
Right.
And I could be wrong about that, too.
It is what it is. It's cryptic out there.
It is very cryptic out there. Watch your back. Justin, if anybody wants to call and talk about the Queen or have any opinions on what we just said, what number should they call?
The Cryptic Hotline, 540-358-1583.
Heck yeah. I would love to hear what some people have to say. Maybe you can change my mind about the Queen.
Perhaps.
She got some inside information.
It'd be tough for me. But today, we'll be, you know, not talking about that. We're going to be talking about something very, very, very messed up.
Nice.
And you have no idea what it is, really.
Yeah. You sent me the outline.
Yeah.
And then you said, but it might be better if you just be surprised
Right.
by it.
And you mentioned that a lot of, you know, people that you know that listen to the podcast enjoy your surprising moments.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe half the stuff. Even when Andy was here, I felt like, man, I'm going
Oh, God, me too.
just catch flies. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's no way. There's no way.
This one, I never really heard about, but it's been around, I think, since like 2013 or whatever on YouTube. It's like a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up. So, there's a lot to cover, but we'll just get right into it. Have you ever heard of blood over intent?
No.
I haven't either until, you know, a couple days ago. So, a ritualistic practice within esoteric eschatological Satanism.
What word?
Did I-
Eschatological?
Eschatological? I don't know.
Oh, what a word.
Satanism,
Yeah.
which occurs and spread between YouTube users, originating from the satanic online doomsday cult known as the Cult of Saturn. Led by a man named Mark Braun. Online username, you might have to help me out with this one. Quasalama.
No.
No.
Nah. No, just
Quasalamunus, or whatever. We're just going to call him Mark.
all right, Mark.
Who believes he is the physical reincarnation of the devil
Nice.
himself on Earth. Popularized by investigative YouTuber Nick Crowley and Blame It on George. That's who I, you know, tuned into to kind of, you know, better understand what the hell all this is.
Yeah.
So, the ritual is performed by violently cutting your finger open,
Oh.
pouring the resulting blood, and drawing several bloody ruins/inscriptions on a piece of paper written with your intentions and desires. So, for example, I want $100 today. Prick the finger, drop it. Yeah.
Wow.
This therefore puts and secures your name in the Book of Life,
Oh, wow.
a type of satanic Bible for the cult of Saturn. By doing this, the cult believes that they can avoid the supposedly imminent doom / end of time approaching them. It is a form of black magic. It is required by cult members to post a video of the performing of the ritual online to YouTube in order to confirm the deed was done to other members of the online cults. Now, I'm reading this off of Urban Dictionary. I'm going to be reading, articles or whatever. Leaving the cult is rather difficult due to the collective backlash and threats one can receive when one attempts to either criticize or leave the group. So we might, get some backlash on this. Because I don't think a lot of people have covered this in depth. Like the Nick guy and Blame It on George YouTube channel have covered it. I read some other stuff. There's a Vice article that pertains to a specific character in all of this that I'll read off for you guys. But it seems very. It's like one of those TikTok trends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's funny. It's like, by the way, you have to post a video.
Yes.
Can it get any more 21st century than
right?
Listen,
Right.
Go on YouTube, post a video, tag us, and if we get like 15 followers, then you can prick your finger for something else and post another video.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Scientology in a way.
Right.
Just keep going.
Yeah. Let's modernize. Let's create a religion in the 20th, 21st century.
Oh, Jesus. Gosh.
Okay, so Blood Over Intent has been spreading through YouTube since at least 2013 and has picked up a steam over the last 2 years, contributing to a sort of decentralized, internet-native spiritual community. The ritual ties everything from apocalyptic prophecy to individual self-improvement in a web of conspiracy theories, New Age beliefs, and occult ideas. Alright, the ritual is a sort of initiation for the community's blood brothers and blood sisters, who make up a loosely connected tribe that stretches across the weirder depths of YouTube, from flat earth to reptilian shapeshifters to any other conspiracy theory you can imagine. For those who is curious about conspiracies or the occult brings them far enough to find Blood Over Intent. Okay, let's see. Understandably, not everyone who does Blood Over Intent agrees on exactly what it's supposed to do. In a nutshell, those who practice the ritual believe they develop spiritual powers and changes in perception that grow over time. As they shake off the false reality in which we are all supposedly imprisoned, it is a proof of life in the community's parlance, letting the powers that be know you're there. Sorry, there's an ad that just popped up. And allowing you to enter their graces. Spilling blood, a practice rooted in the ancient occult, is no more important than the witnessing which takes place online. Let me post a video on YouTube. It has to be YouTube. For the eyes of fellow practitioners and in front of anyone who appears to click. Okay, so I just want to show you and the viewers, or let the listeners listen to some examples of the, cult members on YouTube. So, here's one. It is Blood Variant, Blood Over Intent. I haven't watched this one, so I'll be shocked just as you.
I, Clarence Lewis Clint, signed 1/9/2022. I am a beacon of light and unconditional love. I release and surrender all that is not love for my highest good. I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all. I intend to love all and exclude none. I intend to reclaim my divine and sovereign higher self. I intend to break free from all contracts that weren't made by me or for my personal good. I intend to be successful in all my endeavors. I intend to grow closer to family. I intend to be financially stable. I intend to be in good health and fitness. I intend to be the best in and at everything I do from this day onward. I intend to be prosperous and to spread prosperity to everyone in my life journey. I intend to wish success for all my family and friends.
Jesus. So that was an example.
Man, that was some really good music.
It was, wasn't it?
That was. I enjoyed watching that. I got so relaxed.
Yeah.
And also, all the stuff that he was talking about, it's like, those are really good things.
Yeah.
I just don't know why you asked Satan for those
Why do you
things.
got blood on the paper, you know?
Yeah, like, you could probably put a lot of those things into action just yourself.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
With hard work, dedication.
Yeah, hard work, dedication. You know,
Yeah.
you might be able to make some of those things happen.
And
me personally.
Good karma, if you believe in that.
Yeah. Also, he had a Band-Aid on. I noticed that.
Oh.
It's like you pricked your finger to do all this, and then you're like, oh, wait, let me get the Band-Aid on real quick.
So I'm just reading some of the comments. It's been 7 months. How has your life improved? No comment. Well, good luck with that. If there's a God, there is also Satan. Wow, so edgy. I have lost faith in humanity. What did I just see? Bruh. ... Love blood thick. Okay.
Love blood thick.
I don't know. Did your magic spell work? I hope you didn't get tetanus. Hi, could you please explain what this is for? I would like to join. Not good. 17 replies. None by him. I don't see. Okay. So, yeah,
What part of that makes you think like, wow, great, let me join?
Right.
He doesn't even recruit.
He didn't even
doesn't-
give a follow-up.
He doesn't do anything.
There was no follow-up to it.
Yeah, he doesn't explain why he did that, how he did it.
Did you improve?
Yeah, whoever you are, whatever your name was.
Let's see, what was his name? Another one I cannot pronounce.
Come on, buddy.
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
All right, Aquaman, if you're hearing this, we'd love to hear back if your life has improved or has, taken a turn for the worst because you worship Satan. Even though some, I should take that back.
I was gonna say, I know we're making jokes, but
yeah.
You know what? Maybe he is stable and
maybe he is.
Yeah, and his bum ass ain't on YouTube. Maybe he's actually out here grinding, working hard, and he's like, yeah, okay,
right.
The blood cult thing worked.
It worked.
Shout out
it
to
motivated
you,
me.
Satan. Yeah, that's probably what he's thinking.
Let's see. It was January 9th, 2022. So it was this year, yeah.
Dang. So we're not even a year. Oh, so he did it. Because if you think about it, when the new year rolls around, you do New Year's resolutions. And
that was
such.
his New Year's resolution. Interesting.
If you think about it, 9 days after.
Yeah.
I wonder. Oh man, maybe this blood cult. Maybe they that's kind of how they do it. Like, are you looking for a change? Like, they get people, like, when you think about it mentally, when the new year rolls around, you're like, all right, what are my goals for this year? What do I want to accomplish? Blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I could see if you might give off a social media image that you are someone who is obviously at a low point, maybe by the stuff you post or whatever, people can view that, especially like the whole reason maybe they want you to post your blood cult on YouTube is so they know, or the reason they want to know how you did is because you're not going to meet in person.
Right.
It's kind of like you said, a TikTok trend, but you're part of something. So, yeah.
Well, to, connect that what you just said, there's hashtag blood over intent on YouTube, and there is 9.2K videos.
Wow.
356 channels that I guess are involved with this cult.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and play some. I will put some in the video, and we'll come back. Let me just find one.
Is it just like the other one, essentially?
Okay, well, here's one.
Oh, well, that one has runes. The other one didn't have runes.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, that's not good.
I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all, and release all from bondage of time and money. Guide us to the Garden of Eden, where we will all get eternal life and forgiveness for our filthy souls. No soul left behind. Please kindly give me the knowledge of the ages to bring my intent into fruition. As after my awakening I bear your name, if I may ever be so worthy. Forgive my filthy soul. Lucifer.
It sounds like a lot of these people look at society and themselves in a negative way. With her writing, that's what it sounds to me.
Yeah.
My filthy body and stuff like that. Like they hate themselves.
It's so weird, though, because I feel like Christians would argue the same point.
Yeah.
Where the country or whatever is awful and everything, and these people feel the same way. I guess they just think that Satan's going to be the one to get them there.
You have a good point there, yeah.
It seems very weird to be on the same subject, just choosing different sides of it.
Right.
But also, I think that these people who view that way might view some Christians as part of the problem, and that's why they jump to that side.
Right.
But
But also, the big thing here is harming yourself.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the issue.
But I think when people are desperate or they're at a low point and you're willing,
anything.
Yeah, what are you willing to do to get out of the situation that you're in? Hence why people steal. There's no morals about it.
No,
It's
no.
strictly just comes down
survival.
to... Yes, there's no morals about it. And everyone's like, how could you do that? Because I was hungry. Because I was, this. I needed this. Whatever, It just comes down to basic instinct.
Good point.
Which I don't know necessarily that if I was at my low point, I would, prick my fingers and, start trying to mingle with the devil.
Yeah.
I feel like I would try to take some other routes.
Right. Well, this Quasi-Lumos guy, Quasi-Luminos, I think that's how you say it, Quasi-Luminos, got it there.
Like Quasimodo.
Yes.
Yeah.
That,
But
honestly,
he is the light, Luminos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Predicting the future and horrible things and lighting the way.
Well, he has a YouTube account, he has a TikTok account, and I will share his TikTok, and you might get a different perspective after all this.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll remind you often, it doesn't matter what you believe. It's what the fuck did you intend to do about it. You will stand side by side, blood thicker than water with your brethren, or you won't. You either put your blood up or you didn't. This is simple shit. The angel of death is my blood brother, motherfucker. You don't have to like me. You will join me or expire. There's no way to fuck this up. This is simple shit. It's like this live streaming shit. It took like 2 seconds for me to figure this out. And now I'm able to live stream just like Hades and my other blood brothers and sisters. I fucking worship you guys. I mean, I'm fucking nothing without you. We're standing side by side, blood is thicker than water, motherfucker. It doesn't matter what you believe. Like I tell my boss, it doesn't matter what you...
Damn. Damn.
Oh, man.
This guy.
Oh, dude. I just love he was just on the couch like this. just dogging everybody.
It took me 2 seconds.
This live streaming shit took me 2 seconds to figure out.
He claims that he is Satan,
Yeah.
the Prince of Darkness.
About as annoying as Satan, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. He's got a lot of videos. He also has stuff on his YouTube. Like this one was 5 months ago. It is called How to Become Superhuman.
This is your Spear of Destiny. The Holy Grail is right over there where the Aurora Borealis is coming out. There's no way to fuck this up. Jesus the Son places his light into the hole at the center of the dish.
So you see here, at the center of the flat earth plane is the Holy Grail. This is where you'll drink from the living waters and become superhuman. It's rubbed in your face 24/7. There's no way to fuck this up. You see this, people? The black hole sun at the center of the flat earth plane, where you drink from the living waters and become superhuman.
The candy cane, you suck that just like you put that wafer on your tongue at church. This is the body and blood of Christ. There's no way to fuck this up. Every compass is pointing to the Holy Grail. And it's right over there. I know it's hard to believe. You think you're in a bowl floating through space as a monkey, but it's actually one side of a light hole is a black hole. It's as above, so below. As within, so without. The sun up over your head is making your flesh, your bones, and your blood. And now that you're
Did
here,
you say booger
the
head?
black sun is bringing everything into fruition. You know, everybody's going to go to a funeral and bow their head in prayer. Okay? You're going to bow your head in prayer. You're going to set up your Christmas tree, which is the Spear of Destiny, piercing the side of Jesus Christ who's on the cross. You know, you spiral the lights around. It's like the rainbow lights raw. You have the balls on there. It's the 2-ball cane. There's no way to fuck this up. Literally, you'd have to be so...
That's his
insane. There's no way to fuck this up. Dude, you just by doing this, you fucked it up.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta say. This drawing makes no sense.
No, for the listeners, he, takes out certain clips from, movies or TV shows to correlate it with his gospel, I guess. And he draws, a little kid describing ways of becoming superhuman or joining the Book of Life.
Let me give a perspective real quick. Essentially what I got from this is that if you wanted to create a conspiracy, all you have to do is find an event that actually happened and then just try to connect something else to that one event by maybe one person.
Yeah.
And conspiracy theories can be very thinned out. Like vaccines cause autism.
Right.
There is one study by a disgraced doctor who lied to say this.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, a lot of people cling to that. And I think I might make a lot of people mad by saying that.
I mean, it's your belief.
But it's also true, I think. I think there's enough studies and shit. Well, no. I mean, if you, in a psychology class in community college,
Listen, nothing is important. It's, I hate to say it, but numbers, vaccines, tend to help people rather than cause harm, but there's always going to be some type of
I'm not trying to get
error.
into that conversation at all. That's not really what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Essentially what I'm saying is that it's easy to draw any sort of fact from something and try and connect it to something else.
Gotcha.
And you could do the same thing with Bible verses if you wanted to. You could say, well, I found this verse and it kind of correlates to what's happening here.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's taking candy canes and Christmas trees.
He's illustrating a Christmas tree on how it's counterintuitive with the Christian belief.
Yeah, exactly. And when he keeps saying there's no way to fuck this up, it's like, yeah, because you're making it up as you go.
Yeah.
Like, you just are creating what you wanted to create because, like, his whole flat Earth theory.
Mm-hmm.
If a scientist was to present why the Earth is round, like, if you were to show him pictures of the Earth from space, like, no, that's a lie. There is no actual... There's no proof you could show them because as soon as you show them proof, it's, oh, well, it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
all in your head, bro.
It's the deep state.
Yeah.
And guess what? The deep state does exist.
Yeah.
And the deep state does stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they're this deep into whatever this guy's talking about.
And going back to the TikTok video that I showed you where he's just sitting on the couch, if you were really Satan, you wouldn't have an Android phone. Just saying. Just saying. The quality was pretty garbage.
If you were Satan, you'd probably just not be doing this.
No.
You know? You might be running for, like, public office somewhere.
Right.
Or trying to become, like, a huge mega star and trying to convert people. Or you become a cult leader.
Right.
You might work at a Dairy Queen or something. You know?
Right.
Just whatever you'd want to do. You're Satan.
Yeah.
I bet Satan also does not have time for this.
No.
You know?
No.
He's like, wow, you really put that presentation together, didn't you? This is deep, man. I did not expect to come over here and get over
Right.
this.
So, honestly, if we release this episode, we might get backlash by these cult members. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching it was either the Nick video or the George guy. Apparently, when they posted their video, that they got threats of like, I'm gonna put this, black magic on you, this and that. No. If anything, I got the Lord on my side, and I will bless you.
Well, I'm just not worried about Harry Potter.
No.
You know? That's really all it is. You put a
Right.
spell on me, then okay, whatever.
Right.
I mean, we've been in how many situations around haunted and terrible things?
Mm-hmm. Or
what's another one?
Or physical people,
Yeah, we
with
played
the
Bloody Mary.
episodes. Yeah, we played Bloody Mary. Jesus Christ.
You think your black magic scares me?
Yeah.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
not enough to have you nerds.
Well, it could be nerds, and it could be a lot of troubled people as well.
Yeah.
And like we said before, people that are just trying to find help. However, this story that I'm about to tell you guys, it gets pretty dark.
Well, let me make a clarification real quick about the whole nerds comment.
Right.
If you're going around threatening people with black magic,
Oh yeah, you're
a
nerd.
fucking nerd.
You're a nerd.
You're a nerd.
Yes.
That's what you are. You're a nerd on any level. If you are a part of any group and you go around threatening people or being rude to people, you're a nerd.
You're a nerd.
You're a nerd. Get out of here. You can't fuck this up.
Right. Okay, so
This is crazy. This is insane. I can't. It's just.
I told you it's messed up.
I just have the picture of that guy just
Yeah.
sitting here like this and explaining to you.
But he has a movement, which is crazy. There's over 9,000 videos of people doing this shit.
I could honestly see, like, I think we could look at that as like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is a bunch of hoo-ha.
Yeah.
But as we were talking about, I could see a lot of people being like, wow, you could be talking nothing, but as long as you take charge and you're confident and you're a little flamboyant with your gestures, people will listen to what you have to say.
Yeah.
And
if you're that convincing, then you can persuade a lot of
And with
people.
how much he cusses, it's almost like it's
You couldn't
perfect.
control yourself.
No, dude, because it was so funny.
Yeah.
It literally was hilarious to me. Like, he's trying to get this point across, but he keeps calling everyone motherfuckers.
Yeah, and it's so unprofessional.
Satan.
Yeah.
Satan the unprofessional.
Yeah.
I think not, sir.
Okay, so this story, I'll read it off the Vice article. There was a YouTuber named Dylan Poutney. Is that how you say his last name?
Oh, sure.
Poutney?
Sure.
Dylan Poutney?
Why not?
So he had this YouTube channel where he would post random stuff, but then it got to the point where he was involved with the blood over intent stuff. there was I listened to the Nick guy, and he talked about how this Dylan kid, he had a channel, like I think he's pretty underage. I think he's underage too. I guess we'll find out in the article. But he had a channel where he had videos of him smoking constantly, and that he wanted to get cancer and just die.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn.
He loved cigarettes, and he just wanted to smoke and just die, get cancer and die. So that tells me he had no will, no drive to live, which is sad. And I don't know if the blood over intent, I guess, gospel was his way of trying to find meaning to life, or just he thought it was cool and cryptic.
Yeah.
But let's read the article. And well, first let me show you the video, the last video he made. The YouTube channel is called Juniper Crossing. These names. He also has blood over intent videos. We'll play them. Let's do one.
Oh, it actually.
Yeah, he actually did it. He actually pricked his finger. He has drawings,
Rings?
symbols.
Looks like a Spider-Man logo.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, there
I
it is.
intend to bring Earth, heaven on
It's
something.
the same thing.
Yeah,
They all saying the same thing.
yeah. I wonder if he says it. Oh God, he's pricking it again!
Yeah. Oh man. He's using like a thumbtack.
Oh! Oh, and he's squeezing it too.
Yeah.
He's squeezing the finger.
Gotta get the blood out.
Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. We get it.
We get it.
So his last video, it's called Smoking on the Car. Full vid. And apparently his dad was taking him to school this day on March 15th, 2021. And he's just smoking away. He's wanting to go to his Nana's house after school. So this happened. He dropped the video on YouTube, and then he went into school. Well, this Vice article, teen accused of stabbing student to death while was into online blood rituals and conspiracies.
No.
A month before a 17-year-old student was stabbed to death in Alberta, the accused shared online videos promoting conspiracy theories and participated in a YouTube blood ritual.
Oh no, it's him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dylan Poutney posted a video to YouTube a week before the stabbing in which he cuts his finger and bleeds onto a handwritten letter, screenshots via YouTube. That is the video that we saw, I do believe.
Oh my gosh, dude.
The teen charged with murder after a 17-year-old student was stabbed to death in Alberta last week was engrossed in conspiracy theories and occult practices on YouTube in the days leading up to the killing. Dylan Poutney, 19 years old, shared content on social media promoting debunked theories about the Earth being flat, world leaders being reptilian shapeshifters, and the U.S. election being stolen from Donald Trump. He also participated in a YouTube blood ritual established by a man who claims to be the reincarnation of Satan, which is Quasi-Lamonis or Mark.
Mark, shout out to you, Mark.
Yeah. Teen charge. Yeah, that's. Police were called to Christ the King High School in Leduc on March 15th after 17-year-old Jennifer Winkler was stabbed by a fellow student. The suspect fled the school, but police arrested him in a nearby neighborhood more than 2 hours later. Dylan is facing 1 count of first-degree murder. Quote, "I am serious when I say this. The world has already ended," Dylan said, shirtless and pensive, in a 20-minute video posted February 25th. Quote, "The world is in a state of upheaval. We're trapped in our bodies. We're trapped in an iron grid. If I were to start a war, I would do it silently, just like the rulers did, by means of fluoridation, by means of chemtrails, by means of false food." Dylan also promoted more obscure conspiracy theories. One posits that people on Earth are human prison bars, or inhuman beings existing to keep real humans in line. Another claims people are gang-stalked or surveillanced by demons. Experts say ideas like these are dangerous and spreading quickly. Yeah. Okay. A PhD candidate at Concordia University who studies conspiracy theories and how extremist groups leverage technology said conspiracies are also starting to gain younger followers.
True.
Yeah. TikTok.
I mean, it's just spreading everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is for, one
Oh, this
person
is cool. Let me try and do the same thing or do it better.
Okay, guys. Me and my friend tonight are going to do the blood cult. Blah, blah, blah. Don't try it at home with us.
Yeah.
We'll do on live, Instagram live.
Right.
Bring your own thumbtack
God.
and Band-Aids.
God.
You can't fuck this up.
Oh my God. The demographic.
I'm going to say that all the time now. You just can't. It's impossible.
Yeah. The demographic has gotten a lot of younger with the pandemic simply because of how a lot of conspiracy type disinformation has blended in together into the mainstream around COVID-19. That's an interesting claim. Argentino said, which is the PhD guy, said it's hard to make conclusions about the influence conspiracy theories might have on a person's committing an act of violence. Some people might post to be edgy, while others might take the ideas more seriously. That is a great point there. On Christmas Day in Nashville, a man who set off a bomb that killed himself and injured 8 others had talked about a conspiracy of lizard people taking over the planet. In October, a Wisconsin pharmacist who believed in flat Earth and other conspiracy theories destroyed more than 500 COVID-19 vaccine doses. In 2018, a man affiliated with Proud Boys and QAnon stabbed his brother because he believed he was a lizard posing as a human. It's getting weird, guys.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not good.
It's getting weird.
Some of these conspiracies are kind of crazy.
It's extreme now.
Like
it's
the
very
people
extreme.
who sat outside Dealey Plaza because they thought JFK Jr. was going to be reincarnated, and like they were there for like 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They were dedicated. Conspiracy theories alone don't necessarily lead someone to violence, but they do create an environment that the right person with the right trigger could mobilize through violence. Dylan posted 37 videos on YouTube in the past 4 months, most of them in the month leading up to the killing. About half were unrelated to conspiracy theories. He uploaded more than 80 videos to Instagram in the same time frame, most showing him smoking cigarettes. So he was pretty active on social media. Let's see. In one video posted to YouTube a week before the stabbing, the 19-year-old cuts his finger and bleeds onto a handwritten letter that reads, "I spill my blood to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all. Thank you, Mr. Satan." At the end, he says, "Our movement is growing." He posted 7 similar videos over the last 3 months. Dozens of people have made nearly identical videos on YouTube as part of a blood magic ritual called Blood Over Intent. In a separate video dated February 15th, Dylan mentions being on what is that medicine called? It's for PTSD.
Escitalopram.
For PTSD, and said that the pharmaceutical drug, along with Blood Over Intent, opened up a flow of information and pathway of memories. Blood Over Intent appears to have been started by Mark.
Mark.
Better known as his YouTube Alice Quasiluminous, who claims to be Satan incarnated.
Avada Kedavra.
Yeah. Mark says he opened the Book of Life in 2013.
Of course.
And he alone holds the power to bring 144,000 people to a paradise entered through a black hole in the center of the flat, hollow earth. The only way for followers to get into the book, thus gaining entrance to paradise, is to state their intent and spill their own blood in a YouTube video. 2 days after the killing, a YouTube user commented on Dylan's blood ritual saying, "I worship you." That's when it gets fucked. Because people relished in his murder.
Yeah, of course. It's so weird that Satan would be like, you know what? I could be anybody. I could be Mike Tyson. I could be the president.
Yeah.
I could be, a prime minister. I want to be Mark.
I'm going to be Mark.
I'm going to be Quasiluminous on YouTube.
Sit on my couch.
And I'm going to tell you guys how you can't fuck this up. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh my God.
As if Satan didn't have... what?
God.
Okay.
YouTube deleted 30,000 videos in the past 5 months for spreading coronavirus misinformation and has suspended Donald Trump's YouTube channel since January, citing a risk of violence. Okay. YouTube reviewed the I can't say it. Quasiluminous channel and several Blood Over Intent videos, and sent Vice World News an email saying its team determined they do not violate our harmful and dangerous policies. We also didn't find any segments explicitly encouraging others to participate. They're literally harming themselves, causing them to bleed.
Yeah.
And wishing possible, negative desires.
Playing with the dark magic.
That's crazy.
I don't get it.
Let's see where Dylan is at now. I'm not sure where he is.
Well, he'll be in jail.
Yeah. All right. March 18th, 2021, accused teen killer Dylan makes first court appearance, first degree. Let's see. August 31st, trial set for student accused of killing teenager at Alberta. Dylan Poutney is appeared before a jury in January 2023 for an approximately 10-day trial. So yeah, it's the waiting game now.
That's how it goes.
Yep. Winkler died in hospital in March after stabbing inside a classroom of Christ. Okay. So also, Dylan was neighbors with Winkler. And they grew up together.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Sounds like someone might have been a little obsessed.
Perhaps.
With her.
Maybe. Maybe so.
It's not like it was just a random person. It was a person he grew up next to.
From what I saw or read, he sat in front of her in class, and he had a knife, And he just stood up, turned around, and started stabbing her. Wow. And then he ran out of the classroom.
Wow.
And then she died in the hospital, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn. So what's your take on all this? This is an ongoing thing with people.
Stop. Just stop.
Stop.
Don't do it anymore. You don't need to.
No, you don't.
You don't have to.
No. There's other ways than to harm yourself.
You could join this cult.
Yeah, the good cult.
Yeah, join the cryptic cult.
Yes.
That's what you can do. And get some help.
Mm-hmm.
You know, better your life.
There you go. That's all you need to do.
That's what you need to do.
Talk to people.
Yeah. But my honest opinion on this, ugh.
Yeah.
Just ugh.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
Yeah. The thumbtacks? Mm-mm.
Very weird, though, you know, when you think of it.
It's a very modern, like, thing. Post
Yeah.
on YouTube.
But, you know, I think that...
It's like a game, almost.
But that guy, Mark, or what, Quasi-Luminos, probably is using this as a way to get attention that he's never had before.
Mm-hmm.
He's the leader of... Maybe he's not a direct leader of people, but he's a leader of intentions.
Right.
You know, of what is going to happen and how they want things to happen.
I'm just trying to look up where he's at.
Hogwarts, probably?
Let's see. I just wonder if there's an article about him recently. I don't see anything. But okay, so here we go. Here's a Reddit. Blood over intent leader starting IRL cult. I've been following Blood over intent for years and feel something significant just happened. Sorry. I've been following Blood Over Intent for years and feel something significant just happened. If you don't know what that is, it's a subset of the Flat Earth community. They got into a form of blood magic that as of now seems to have almost entirely lost its steam, along with the larger FE community. They would write their divine intent to bring heaven on earth on paper, then cut themselves. Yes, we know this. Anyway, here's what I'm going with this. I used to comment on his videos and once asked him when he's getting a cult house and moving disciples in. He actually made a smart-ass reply. Oh, Mark. I was joking, but the bastard's gone and done it, and my link is his announcement and invitation. It's a beautiful property with gardens. I feel an IRL cult is forming before my eyes. He's even gone full Jesus with his appearance. I think he's from SE, Michigan, like me. But the property is in Oregon. Cult experts, enthusiasts, tell me what you think. He's a douchier like the rest of them. So full of themselves, it's gross and annoying. Literally thinking they're holler than thou. Kill me slowly with a wooden spoon.
Where's the link to the announcement?
Here we go. It's unavailable.
This video is private.
You have to be a member? No. I mean, if it's private, nobody can watch.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, dude. Maybe you got a comment. Or maybe he sends you a link.
The link, the unlisted link.
Yeah. So only you can watch it.
Interesting. Should we go undercover?
I'll try to cult for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just pull me out.
Damn. That's interesting.
That's crazy. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Cults are still big, man.
Yeah. I got a book over there, Killer Cults.
Yeah.
I haven't read.
I think one of the band members of Fleetwood Mac actually left the band to join a cult.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember his name, though.
Let's see.
Yeah, look that up.
Fleetwood Mac cult. Jeremy Spencer became a member of a religious cult.
Yeah.
His journey started during a tour of the United States in February 1971 when Jeremy Spencer started questioning his life in Fleetwood Mac. Apparently, the guitarist realized that he sounded horrible while listening to an old record of one of the band's concerts. Well, hopefully he, found his way. I don't know if I know Stevie Nicks is alive. Is everybody else dead?
I think Mick Fleetwood is still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know much about Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
But
I
if
love
you
their
do
music.
know about Fleetwood Mac, you could always call the hotline and tell us.
540-358-1583.
Yeah, you call that number and tell us some Fleetwood Mac
Yeah.
crazy stories.
I'm just reading the responses to all this. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? I thought it was a fascinating subject. I think it's more negative than positive.
Oh yeah,
Way more negative than positive.
it's so weird because as with most cults or really anything, even religions, they can prey upon the weak because those are the people who are looking for help.
Yeah.
The next step, and most of the time with those people, it's just about who gets to them first.
Yep.
And if you're in a really dark place and everything's negative, and someone says, "Listen, you prick your finger, and you
Write your
recite-
desires on a piece of paper.
yeah, and then do runes or whatever, then you'll get your place in heaven and everything."
The Book of Life.
The Book of Life, yeah. It makes you wonder, if these people would kill themselves afterwards, or if it's gotten that deep or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, perfect example, Dylan, he was so lifeless, and he found this. I mean, there's got to be a lot more people like him involved with this. And then, again, there's probably not. There's probably people that, maybe really do believe that this is their way of, finding positive vibes. I don't know.
It just makes you wonder how many people get murdered every day that we don't know about.
Yeah.
That could be from a cult or from, a real dark perspective.
Mm-hmm. It's cryptic out there.
Gotta watch your back.
Yeah.
You need to watch your back.
Yes. Well, that's the episode.
Yeah. I need a nap.
Yeah.
I need to go to bed.
I need to be baptized and stay offline. Stay off YouTube for a little bit.
Yeah, I just need to.
I need to eat something too.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in for this episode. It's a weird one. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the discussion with Josh. It was pretty fascinating. We'd love to hear your feedback if you've heard about this before, or if you want us to dive into something related, or
if you've done it.
or if you've done it.
Yeah, if you did it,
call the hotline, leave a voicemail,
Yeah.
text message. We'll get back to you.
Here's the thing. I had my opinions throughout this.
Yeah.
I know I made light of it because I do think it's ridiculous.
I mean, if
honestly.
you look at it from a broad perspective, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but if you're part of this, just like with anything that we entertain, convince me.
Yeah.
Give me your point of view. Tell me.
Mark, be more convincing.
Yeah.
Just don't be, rude
Yeah.
or...
Don't call everyone motherfuckers,
yeah,
Mark.
but also, screw off.
Yeah, for real.
Prince of Darkness.
Very holier than thou.
Yeah, vampire.
Everyone says that the Antichrist, when the Antichrist comes, or everyone, I say, the Bible, when the Antichrist comes, that it will, everyone will love it and everything and blah, blah, blah. Mark is definitely not that.
Definitely not.
Yeah, sorry, Mark.
I instantly hate you.
Yeah. The Prince of Darkness is still Ozzy Osbourne, buddy.
I love Ozzy.
Yeah, man.
Such good music. All right, well,
Crazy that Ozzy Osbourne moves back to England and then weeks later the Queen dies.
interesting. Conspiracy.
The Prince of Darkness.
Conspiracy.
That's how it happens, dude.
That's
how it happens. The Queen dies, Ozzy Osbourne moves back, and now Ozzy Osbourne is actually a real Prince of Darkness who moves from place to place, taking the souls of famous people.
Jesus.
That's the conspiracy theory.
Jesus. We need an episode where we just start going and we don't stop. And it's just a long episode.
Just create a conspiracy theory, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll end this episode. Like we said, if you have anything you want to, share with us, Cryptic Hotline 540-358-1583. Facebook group, the private Facebook group, join. Post something. I mean, you're able to post stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll read it. We'll get back to you. We got email. It's crypticoutthere@gmail.com. If you like the episode, if you like the podcast, 5-star on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, leave a review. Like and subscribe on YouTube. We really, appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Love you
tuning
guys.
in.
Love the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love you, Josh.
Thanks, buddy. I love you too. Hope you
high
guys
five.
have a good weekend.
Damn, that was airy.
It was a good high five.
Yeah,
man.
it was.
Yeah.
Well, lastly, watch your back. It's Cryptic Out There.